Right now, these words may just be words to you. Somebody who seems very sure of themselves is offering you a very convincing argument that you create your own reality and that you offer a vibration and that what you offer comes back to you. And that's pretty much the end of the story about what's going on in your life. Everything that comes back to you is because of the output, and to one degree or another that you're controlling that output. So maybe it just sounds like so many words, and maybe that's the way you'll leave this room hearing it. Someone pretty sure of themselves gave us a pretty convincing conversation about how we can have more control of our life experience. But what we know for sure is that when you take 15 or 20 minutes for just a few days, at the beginning of the day is best, and you focus on something in the room that doesn't require much thought, something that's not very interesting, like the sound of the air conditioner. Hear it? It's a really good thing to focus on because it's not interesting, but you can train your mind on it. So when you focus on something that's not that interesting, and sometimes you have to go again and again and again, focus back there again, focus back there again, but you'll get good at it. And once you quiet your mind, then you can begin to receive thoughts, or a thought. Might be the last 2 minutes of your meditation. You get an impulse to call someone or an impulse to do something. But here's our point. When you know you've quieted your mind, and you know it because you felt that detachment, and then out of the clear blue, out of the clarity blue, you receive an idea or an impulse, and you follow through with that impulse, and then you see the powerful, productive results of that. Then and only then will anything that we've said here to you have any real meaning, because words don't teach. You have to show yourself what the receptive mode is. You have to show yourself that you have the ability to tune into it. And then you have to receive some stuff and notice how it plays out in your life. Otherwise, it's just our words, and our words don't mean anything. It's only your life experience that gives you true knowing, you see. So once you show yourself that you can get into the receiving mode, and once you receive something, then you will come to trust. Then you will come to want to go there on a regular basis, to want to quiet your mind on a regular basis, to want to put unhelpful beliefs at bay for a little while, so that the beliefs that are truly at the center and core of who you are can come to the surface of who you are and play a more dominant role in your experience. Esther has been saying to herself, it's attraction, 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 attraction. It's attraction, it's attraction, it's only attraction. It's attraction, it's attraction, it's attraction, it's attraction, it's attraction, it's attraction. It's attraction. It's only attraction. It's attraction. It's not assertion. No one's doing anything to her. Nobody is doing anything to her. Nobody's making good for her. Nobody's making bad for her. It's attraction. It's attraction. It's attraction. It's attraction. It's attraction. It's attraction. She got on the airplane yesterday. Every week we have another airplane story for you. Last week she got on an airplane, and Esther really likes the aisle. She likes the freedom of it. She likes to be able to get up if she needs to. So she's very clear about doing that. And a couple came on and said, there are two of us, and would you mind giving up your seat and taking our seat, which was a window seat? And Esther thought, it won't kill me. So she gave up her seat. And then the man who was sitting next to her was sleeping so soundly she didn't want to wake him up. So she suffered not going to the bathroom for an hour. And she said to herself, probably not going to do that again. Probably going to keep the aisle seat, which is more comfortable to me. So she got on the airplane, and the nice man was sitting in her seat. And she said, excuse me, I think you're sitting in my seat. And he said, no, this is my seat. And she said, well, the picture of the window is by your seat, and the picture of the person is by my seat. So yours is the window seat. And he said, all right. So he moved over, and Esther felt bad. She thought, would it have killed me to sit over there? Should I yield to his preference? Would it have been nice for me? And then she thought, last week, remember, it wasn't fun. And so she sat in that seat unresolved. You kind of get what we're talking about. Mad at herself, hadn't quite found the balance. She looked at him. He was really nice. And she thought, I'm so bad. And then the two people sitting in front two men who did not know each other. One of them had placed a big cup of frothy cappuccino from Starbucks on the seat, and he knocked it with his elbow. It fell back to where Esther and her new friend were sitting, hit the floor, and splattered all over their legs and shoes and bags. And Esther thought, that's about right. Because when you're bad, you deserve immediate punishment. And so she asked the flight attendant for some things, and this man was not the most agile of people, and so she said, you just sit there and I'll just wipe you down. So she wiped off his shoes, and she wiped off his leg, and she wiped off his briefcase, and then she wiped off her shoes and her leg and her briefcase, and then she made a little pile and cleaned it all up, and she thought, it's attraction, it's attraction, it's attraction, it's attraction, it's attraction, it's attraction. The man in front was mortified. He could not believe that he had done that to them. And he said, I am so sorry. And Esther said, it's attraction. And he said, what? Esther said, it's a long story, but it's not your fault. And then the man sitting next to her looked at her like, you're a crazy woman. And Esther somehow felt wiser for the experience. It's attraction. It's attraction.